Oh, this could be the S guard. Whoa.
Wait, we're playing King of Fighters right now. Okay.
Exciting. Not my favorite King of Fighters character, but we'll take it.
Hey, all right. I'm here for this. So this is going to be Anality versus Nero. Terry versus Terry. And boy, usually when I see Terry, I'm talking a lot about the economy of trying to get to 100% plus without dying so you can get those go moves going. But how does that work when both players are trying to do that?
Yeah, they both must know this character well enough to know that like they can't really be pulling that. And now there's a point where Anality's just really looking for how to just get the kill before we get that high percentage.
Yeah, and Anality went off hard that first part of the match there. It just took Nero right off stage and caught up a ton of damage. But Nero, now that he's back on the stage, is firing back, and it's getting closer and closer as we go.
Well, you also know Anality has to know this because look at that percentage that Nero has. 98. How tight that was.
Yeah. A lot of power dives on shield. Landed with power dunk on shield, and then just throws out another power dunk on shield. Like, just...
But that power dunk ended up hitting the platform, which really stopped that from continuing, where maybe Anality was able to find a finish there.
The neutral here is so intense. Nero does have go moves online, so Anality is playing a little bit safer here, trying to not get Buster Wolf to death out of nowhere. That power dunk, not quite gonna do it though.
We know there's definitely recovery here. Question is what's being done because of it.
Yeah, 161, but the back air is gonna shut that down, but Nero living for an awful long time for a matchup like this. Now it's Anality with the go moves online and a stock advantage. That is a scary place to be if you're Nero right now.
Yeah, we haven't seen the go move pop out yet though, so they might just both be holding on to it till a little bit later, or until they can find a really safe place to put it in.
Yeah, just looking for like a solid opportunity where they're not gonna. Whoa, wait, went right through. I don't know what caused that, but no confirm on the Buster Wolf there. It looks solid to me, but Smash Brothers said, nah, that missed.
We love a good Z-axis. Oh, and another go move popped out, but again, if you're just a little too confident with them, that loses you the advantage state that you thought you had.
Yep, Anality not, certainly not in danger of falling behind just yet though. Has the quite a bit of percentage lead there. Oh, but if Nero lands quite a few more of these, Buster Wolf power guys are hitting the big stuff right now. Let's go, Nero.
Really asked if he's okay, and the answer apparently is no.
Is that gonna click? It did click. Nero barely back survives that. We got go moves online on both sides, and we are trading power waves here.
And we know, we've seen Nero pop up with that same exact move multiple times, and Anality went for it, though must have had something in mind to play against it.
Yeah, and Nero got in and actually found the Buster Wolf first there, took the stock, and now, this is a very small lead, but this lead, brought to you by landing go moves. Nero's been a step behind in the neutral for a good chunk of the game, but landing a solid couple of Buster Wolves or Power Geysers evens the game up real quick.
Yeah, honestly, I was feeling like maybe Nero didn't know the matchup as well, especially we saw that 98% earlier, and just wasn't popping out the go moves that first stock, but apparently both of them know, just really strong here. Just both of them know what they're doing in like slightly different ways, and it's really whose knowledge is going to be better right now.
It's the spacing, the pressure on that shield from Nero as well to hit Anality there, catching that shield drop. Nero's kind of running away with this now. Has the ledge, has go moves. It's a terrifying place to be. This is it. No!
There was an amazing job getting back up from that ledge there, not able to find the kill for either one in that trade-off.
Wow, the percentages are rapidly evening back up there. I'm sorry, it's Anality that has the go move. My apologies. And oh, that might be it. You may not get to that go move in the third stock. The percentage played out perfectly for Anality there. Managed to get to 100% and find an advantage state to leverage those go moves with. And despite being at 140 on the last stock, by the time it happened, Anality was eventually able to find that last Buster Wolf to take the game. This is I'm not gonna lie. When I saw someone playing Terry into Anality's Terry, I was in my head I thought, oh, that is not gonna go well. That was a lot closer than I was expecting it to be.
Yeah, that was more exciting than if we'd saw Hero.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
No, yeah, dittos are always crazy, especially when you know somebody knows the matchup, and then you're really seeing, okay, so does this other person have the character knowledge? And Nero said yes. Nero came through and absolutely just knew the character. Like I said, we saw that same recovery from like really far away, and then grabbing the ledge from underneath. And Anality even tried to push that once, and that was a lost stock for them. So, you know, apparently in that specific situation, Nero even had the character knowledge better. So we'll have to see how this continues going on.
Yeah, this is gonna be, wow, it's gonna be some kind of set here. I'm curious, I mean, because we haven't seen Nero, so I'm curious to see if we do see a character switch on Nero's end. Maybe even Anality deciding to switch characters to not play the Ditto. There are a lot of players that do not like to play the Dittos. The Dittos can be, like, they're definitely a pretty serious test of your ability to play your character, but sometimes you can really get sauced in the Ditto against your own character, just not being familiar with how someone else, because you play the character your own way for so long that you almost kind of you start to miss other things that other players might be looking for because it's not the same stuff you'd be looking for, and that can really present a problem when you're dealing with those matchups.
It'll throw you off too, because playing against any other character, you know what you're looking for and what you're trying to avoid, but both of you are looking for the same things and trying to avoid the same things in general.
Yeah, and we are actually going to see the character switch. Anality going to Ken for game 2 versus Nero's Terry.
So Nero's going to hold on to that and try and claim the Terry crown. And we're going to see that Ken gameplay. Already seeing both of them throwing their projectiles, but not respecting each other's space, getting right up in each other's faces.
Yeah, and if the Ken pick was for anything besides avoiding the Ditto, I have to say it's probably just for quick blow-ups. You know, you want to try to not let Terry exist at 100% plus, and Ken's got, you know, some pretty brutal combos into that Shoryuken that kills pretty early.
Yeah, honestly, just looking for that, but Anality is just not really finding much of a way to get in. We've seen a good bit of control with those projectiles, the Hadouken, but just not really being able to capitalize on anything after that.
Yeah, Nero just kicking fireballs to pieces right now on their way in, but taking damage piece by piece along the way.
But that's, again, the thing that Anality really does not want to see, does not want to continue to give that piece-by-piece damage, especially now. 89%, and we know Nero knows how to use those go moves. And now we're hitting at the 100%. Anality was looking for the finish, might be getting finished, gonna have to find a way back here.
That whiff Shoryuken absolutely cost the stock there. It was looking really good. I mean, that was looking like the solid kill setup there that was going to shut those go moves down before they could really start. But the Shoryuken got dropped, and now Nero is absolutely in the driver's seat. Has the stock lead, has the go moves online. He has to get back from ledge, but that broke I'm sorry? Excuse me? That broke shield? We didn't see a huge punish off of it. So, like, I guess it didn't end up being a tragedy for Anality there, but what on earth?
What an incredibly respectful move. Broke the shield and didn't just instantly go for the go move there. We'll see how that turns out, though.
Yeah, that's got to be tough mentally, too, because you know, like, you, if not had the stock, at least had a solid high damage punish, and then you just drop the combo and end up getting stock for it in return. It cannot be good for your mental state.
Although, has the go moves again, and again, it's looking about even. Oh, those Hadoukens that we were worrying about earlier looked like they were going to give Ken control, but absolutely not. Nero turns that around, gets in, and goes for the punch again.
Yeah, never mind everything I just said about the mental game. Nero is fine. Nero is still 100% in this. Anality is able to trade that stock right back, so we are looking at an even game here. It's going to come down to who can play this last stock better. Nearly even percentages.
Oh,
Oh,
we
fell
see.
out of the power dunk.
Yeah, getting out of that power dunk is very important. That's just an extra percentage you don't want to get hit for from a jab.
Yeah, oh, so low. Can recover from that. Wow, he can really go way under the stage. He can there.
It's amazing the understage play that characters can pull off on this stage.
Yeah, because it's just how like short it is. You know, Nero really leaning into those grabs in these ledge trap situations too. You don't get a whole ton of percentage off of it. You don't get a whole lot of OA. That might just be it. The rising tackle out of the jabs.
It's not a kill though.
Kill, and now he's still alive.
But Analyty's got to be thinking about what they could do
No.
here. They make the survival still. That's proper DI. That's how you do it.
That's the good DI. Analyty's still alive. 180. What on earth? Do not tell me that kills.
That does not kill. We are still
Nero.
going on both sides. We got go moves in the game. Nero knows how to make that recovery. Like we talked about last game, Nero knows the recovery with Terry here. Now we're going to see what happens. Another shuriken.
Oh, wow.
At 180% versus a Terry with go moves.
That stress. That was stressful for me to watch.
Incredible gameplay.
That was insane. Just so many near deaths